Hi guys, today it's Drew the bike mechanic, and today we are changing out the handlebars on my mountain bike. This is a GT Outpost Expert. This is a good bike I got for a reasonable price. So to take out the handlebars, this is a 4-bolt clamp, and so with this 4-bolt clamp we need to loosen this. But before we can loosen this, we need to take our grips off, which you slide them right off if you can get them off that easy. And then we take our brake levers off and our gears if you have any, which I have some, but we removed them before for convenience of time, so we'll just let those hang. And so we loosen these because I'm changing out my handlebars, and so we just loosen them. These bolts right here. And the bar's starting to turn out, which sometimes if you're not scared to scratch your bar, you can just take it right out. But if you want them in the best condition possible, then you usually take all of it out. So just loosening these bolts. Okay, so we got one out. There you go. Which once I put this out, if this flips upside down and the bar falls, that would not surprise me. Once I get the third one out, it'll do that. So when you're done with two, you need to watch on the third one, because this will end up swinging down and it will crash. Your handlebar will crash. So you get that, and then usually, if that one's loose enough, it'll just crash down. So you always have to watch out, especially when you're taking out the fourth bolt. So that just slides right out, and see how that just went straight down. And so this is a different style of clamp. This is a 2-bolt clamp, but we will not be putting this one on my bike. I just wanted to show you. Works the same, but it has 2 bolts instead of the 4 it has right here. So that is the only difference. I am putting on a new pair of bars that aren't much different. They are just a little bit shorter than the old bars. If you can see, they're definitely different. So we're going to get these lined up. Just fit, right clamp out. And we'll just take this out. We'll slide these bolts back in. This part can be kind of challenging at first if you've never done it before. So you have to put that in and make sure everything's lined up, and then you can start tightening the bolts, which sometimes your wrench doesn't want to get in, which this is a size 4 Allen wrench I'm using. So it's mostly just tedious stuff like putting the nuts and bolts back in. Which I forgot to say, and I forgot to do, when you are putting these on, you don't want to tighten them all the way, because you're looking for the correct bar position for you, which for some people, when you're looking, they're correct. They might want their bars this way, where they have a little bit of tip, but some people might want them forward, and some people might want them straight back. So it's all personal preference on what bar and how you put your handlebars on your bike. So when you're putting the fourth one on, again, you're checking to see, and you want to make sure these are lined up, which usually there's a groove in the handlebars. It tells you. I say a little groove or there's a spot. So I want these rolled a little bit further back, and I just tighten them away. And then once my handlebars are all the way on, I can take my brake lever, which this is the rear brake lever, which rear usually goes on the right, and then I can throw my grip on. Which, if your grip is having trouble going on, you could just use a little spritz of really any liquid. And I use simple green just because it works and get it lined up. But if you're worried about it rusting or something, and if your bar rusting from that, then that's not for you. But